Did you know that stand up comedy has roots going back to ancient Greece? The first known stand up comic, a philosopher named Socrates, used humor to challenge societal norms and provoke thought. Stand up comedy has been a staple of entertainment for decades, providing a unique platform for artists to express themselves, challenge societal norms, and bring people together through laughter. From its early days in vaudeville and music halls to its current thriving scene, stand up comedy has undergone significant changes shaped by the societal context and cultural landscape of its time. Comedians have historically faced numerous challenges, from censorship and strict norms to shifting audience expectations and the ever changing concept of what's funny. In the early 20th century, comedians like the Marx Brothers and Charlie Chaplin faced strict censorship, with many of their performances being heavily edited or even banned. During the 1950s and 60s, comedians like Lenny Bruce and Mort Sahl pushed the boundaries of what was considered acceptable, tackling taboo subjects like politics and sex. As the social and cultural landscape of the 1960s and 70s evolved, comedians adapted, incorporating new styles and formats into their acts. Richard Pryor's raw, honest, and uncensored performances paved the way for a new generation of comedians, while George Carlin's biting social commentary and use of language raised the bar for comedic storytelling. The rise of comedy clubs in the 1970s and 80s provided a platform for comedians to hone their craft, experiment with new material, and connect with audiences in a more intimate setting. The 1980s and 90s saw a significant shift in the comedy landscape with the rise of alternative comedy and the emergence of new stars like Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, and Dave Chappelle. This period also saw the increasing popularity of comedy festivals and televised specials, which further raised the profile of stand-up comedy and provided a platform for comedians to reach a wider audience. In the 1970s, Richard Pryor's comedy special, Richard Pryor Live in Concert, revolutionized the genre, showcasing his unique style and paving the way for future generations of comedians. This groundbreaking performance not only redefined the boundaries of stand-up comedy, but also inspired a new wave of comedians to push the envelope and challenge societal norms. One pivotal moment in the history of stand-up comedy is the comedy special Bring the Pain by Chris Rock, released in 1996. This iconic special cemented Rock's status as a leading figure in comedy, tackling topics like race, politics, and social inequality with unflinching honesty and razor-sharp wit. Bring the Pain marked a turning point in the genre, influencing a new generation of comedians and redefining the tone and style of stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy has evolved significantly over the decades, adapting to changing societal norms, cultural landscape, and technological advancements. From its humble beginnings to its current global popularity, stand-up comedy has remained a resilient and adaptable art form, reflecting and shaping cultural attitudes along the way. What's your favorite stand-up comedian or performance? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to explore more about the fascinating history of comedy, be sure to check out our video on the evolution of comedy genres. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.